Alright, so today we're gonna be covering the stretched res and how to do it and how to fix the black bars. If you guys have noticed, you guys are trying to do stretched res and you're either getting black bars on the left and right, or it just doesn't look right. We will cover everything that works for me and with NVIDIA control panel. So to start, we're gonna have to do run %appdata%, and once you've done that, click enter. You'll come into your files. You're gonna need to go to, at the very top, app data, local, and then you're gonna look for Fortnite game. Once you've found Fortnite game, you're gonna go into saved config. If you have this, you can either delete it or keep it. Doesn't really mean anything. Double click Windows client, and then to start, this is important. Right click, go into properties, make sure read only is unchecked. Apply, okay, refresh, and then you're gonna want to go into the game user settings. And then once you're in here, you're gonna want to scroll down. It should be about like the middle. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. All right, here. It's gonna look more like this for you guys. Holy. My 2 is not wanting to work, but it's gonna look more so like that. What you guys are gonna want to do is change your X. I recommend 1650. That's what I use. So you're gonna want to, once you've done your X, use 1650, and then you can do it easier by just copying it. Control C, and then Control V, and do this to the 1920 on both. And then once you guys have it looking just like this, 1650 by 1080, or whichever, there's like a few that you guys can use. I'll put a list, but you guys, I recommend 1650. It looks cleanest, just preference honestly. But once you guys are done that, you guys are gonna want to click file, save. I've already done it, so I'm not gonna mess with it. But once you've clicked save, you're gonna exit out. Once you've exited out, refresh, make sure everything's working. You're gonna want to go back into game user settings, properties, and then you're gonna want to turn on read only. So check mark it, make sure it's check marked, apply. Okay. Next step, you can leave, get completely out of that. You're gonna want to open up control panel. It's gonna open up to something like this. You're gonna want to go into change resolution if you're not there. Find change resolution, and then you're gonna want to do customize. Enable resolutions. You can. It will look like this. So check mark it. Create a custom. You're gonna want to do 1650 by 1080. Make sure it looks just like this. Just copy my screen, and then once you've copied that, click test, and then once you've tested it, you should come back to this screen. You click cancel, and then if you're down here on this, just scroll up, click on the resolution that you've chosen for like stretched. So if you changed it to like 1440 by 1080, 1750, if you see, I've also had that. Choose whichever stretch res you've done in your Fortnite files. Make sure your refresh rate is at your monitor. Once you've done that, you're gonna want to click apply. It's gonna go black for a couple seconds, and then it should come back perfectly fine. You're gonna want to come down to adjust desktop size and position, and then Once you're here, you're gonna want to change. It's gonna be on aspect more likely. Change it to full screen. Perform scaling. Make sure it's on GPU, not display. Put it to GPU. Check mark this box right here, and then click apply. Once you've clicked apply, it should your stretch res. Once you've backed out, your stretch res should be completely fine. One thing I'm gonna say now is if you want to not make it so when you tab out of game every single time, and every time you tab out and you go black or your screen goes black for that couple seconds, make sure every time you load Fortnite you change, I can't say this enough, change your resolution back to 1650 by 1080. If you don't want to click your Windows key and it go black for a couple seconds, if you don't change it to the resolution you have it for stretched in your files, you will consistently keep getting black screens every time you tab out. So make sure you do that every time you load Fortnite. When you're done, if you want it to just be clicking your Windows key and just being able to slide monitors without tabbing and it going black, load on the resolution you have in your files, and you should have no problems. And yeah, that's it for stretch res.